There were over 75,000 people who wished George Allen well today. It was the largest crowd for a sporting event in Los Angeles since Sandy Koufax and the rest of the folk heroes were winning pennants for the Dodgers. The last time the Rams had won a championship was 1955. Since then, their football fortunes have been bleak. The people were ready for a winner. To beat the Packers, you must run on them because of their pass defense, the best in pro football. Number 73, tackle Charlie Cowan, had to block the left corner of the Packer defense, a corner that would find 3 Packer All-Pros. The Rams line outcharged the zealous, grudging Packers all day. In separate battles, Green Bay sometimes won the victory, but when the hitting was over, the Rams had proved superior. Les Josephson, number 34, has been named by many as the person most responsible for the renaissance of the Ram offense. Against Green Bay, he had another splendid afternoon. But as usual, it was the Ram defense that provided the measure of victory. The Rams knew that Vince Lombardi prided himself on a balanced attack. So they took away the run, and his balance of power was destroyed. The Rams rarely blitz. Their gimmick-free defense relies on the rush of the fearsome foursome, an ominous quartet who makes passing a hazardous proposition for any quarterback. But Bart Starr isn't any quarterback. He's the kind of quarterback NFL championships are built on. And though harassed by Ram pressure, he managed to fight free enough times to personally run Green Bay out of serious trouble. The setting was the Coliseum, where 22 cleated gladiators prepared for combat. For Los Angeles, a defeat or tie would eliminate them in the Coastal Division. So it would be a fight to the death. The NFL Game of the Week. The Green Bay Packers against the Los Angeles Rams. Early in the first quarter, the Packers quickly dispelled fears that they would rest on their Central Division championship. The polished Packer ground attack was still a precision tool, and only Eddie Medder's solid tackle prevented Donnie Anderson from running to daylight and a Green Bay touchdown. But the Rams survived the early Packer onslaught and forced a Don Chandler field goal that was wide of the mark. The Rams found the Packers' defense as tenacious as always. When they attempted a field goal, it was blocked, and the Packers' Herb Adderley recovered the ball on the Rams' 43. To counter the Rams' pell-mell charge, Starr utilized draw plays to former Ram Ben Wilson, who sliced his way for big gains through the carnage left by the Packer line. Behind magnificent protection, Starr threw his first bomb of the day. Swift Carroll Dale had beaten Clancy Williams by a stride, and when the ball nestled in his arms, the Packers had the first TD. Undaunted, Gabriel connected with Bernie Casey for 40 yards as the Rams reached the Green Bay 21 at the end of the first quarter. Swinging out of the backfield, number 34, Les Josephson, takes Gabriel's pass, circling over the vacated area left by middle linebacker Ray Nitschke. In the first quarter, the Rams found only marginal success running against the Packers. Dick Bass finds that the change of the period hasn't altered a thing. Pressured from the outside, Gabriel, a strong quarterback, built on the sturdy frame of a linebacker, ran up the middle to set up a crucial 3rd and 16 situation. Rolling left, Gabriel finds Jack Snow at the flag, and the score is tied at 7. On the last TD, number 21, cornerback Bob Jeter was victimized by his own misjudgment. Gambling for an interception, Jeter cut in front of Snow, but Gabriel's pass flew over his vainly outstretched hand for a TD. Jeter's gambling is significant, as it will later prove to be the Packers' downfall when victory hung in the balance. Later in the second quarter, the Rams launch another drive. This time, Gabriel has no place to run or hide, as number 82, Lionel Aldridge, fights off his block and smothers him for a loss. Gabriel tries to spear Snow again, but this time Herb Adderley makes a timely interception. Reviewing the interception, we see that Gabriel set up the bomb with a pump fake to his left. The deception proved fruitless, however, as Adderley, running stride for stride with Snow, times his leap perfectly and makes the classic interception. Watch number 64, Jerry Kramer of the Packers. He hooks number 74, Merlin Olsen, with his arm. Starr's pass becomes academic as Kramer is charged with holding, and Green Bay is set back 15 yards. The Rams stunt, and number 23, rookie Travis Williams, picks up Roger Brown and dumps him. With every Ram knife down at the scrimmage line, Starr has time. Almost too much time. But he finally manages to spear Dale at the Los Angeles 33. Two holding penalties kill the drive and make it 3rd and 44 at the Packer 32. Beset by Rams, Starr runs. Dazzling the Rams with an uncharacteristic scramble, Starr almost salvages the long 3rd down yardage, but is angled down at the sideline, and Green Bay must kick. Donnie Anderson's perfect punt rolls out of bounds at the 10. And now the Rams must scramble out of trouble. Gabriel rolls to his right and fires against the flow to Jack Snow as Los Angeles seemingly claws out of danger. For the second time in the game, Snow beats Bob Jeter. This time, Jeter waits for the tackle on Gabriel that never comes. And Snow, wisely completing his pattern, beats Jeter to a first down. Gabriel's mistake in the first half has been throwing the bomb. This time, Bernie Casey is double covered, and Willie Wood intercepts to set up the last scoring opportunity in the first half. Led by number 36, Ben Wilson, Travis Williams steams through the Rams for 8 yards. A turnout to Boyd Dowler moves the pack to the 22, well within the range of field goal kicker Don Chandler. The Rams necessitate the use of Chandler as they stymie Green Bay's drive for a touchdown. With only 46 seconds left in the half, Chandler's 32-yard field goal regains a slim 3-point lead for the Packers as the clock runs out. With only 2 quarters left to assert their superiority, the Rams must run if they are going to be able to defeat the Packers. Using Lester Josephson as a battering ram, Los Angeles begins to move. Josephson's savage thrusts set up Dick Bass, who was used sparingly in the first half. The running has opened up the passing lanes, and Gabriel will take quick advantage of it. Only a lunging tackle by Bob Jeter cancels Bernie Casey's bid for a touchdown. Another reception by tight end Billy Truax sets Green Bay up for the fatal blow. Gabriel's ability to find the secondary receiver has made the Rams' passing attack dangerous. Rushed hard, he connects with Jack Snow for a touchdown that ties the Ram record for most TD passes in a season. More importantly, it puts Los Angeles in control 14-10. The Rams exert maximum pressure, but somehow Starr escapes. Deacon Jones, who missed Starr the first time, doesn't the second, as Los Angeles continues to dominate play in the third quarter. When the Rams regain the ball, Josephson leads their surge to bolster their meager 4-point margin. Even when there was no blocking, Josephson's determination carried him on as he made Packer defenders pay dearly for every tackle. Josephson is the Rams' second leading receiver, and number 89 All-Pro linebacker Dave Robinson can attest to his desire once he catches the ball. Watch Josephson, number 34, at the bottom of the screen. He delays, then streaks to the flat, where the blocking wall has formed. Number 50, center Ken Iman, provides the key block as Josephson turns the Ram march into his personal crusade. The Rams' blocking is classic. Number 63, tackle Joe Carollo, obliterates linebacker Leroy Caffey, and Dick Bass moves to the Green Bay 34. When Gabriel hit Casey, the Rams were in sight of a touchdown. But Roman Gabriel stumbled, and though he gamely averted a loss, the Rams had to settle for 3 points instead of 7. Bruce Gossett kicks the Rams into a 7-point lead, 17-10. All day, the Rams have purposely kicked short, refusing to allow Travis Williams a return. The only time they didn't, he almost cost them the game. 5 yards deep in the end zone, Williams streaked 105 yards to tie the game at 17. For the amazing Williams, his 4th kickoff return for a touchdown established an NFL record. Williams' strength to absorb what seemed to be a crushing tackle was the impetus to his touchdown. For the whole third quarter, the Rams had dominated the Packers. Now, after a single play which lasted a mere 17 seconds, they would have to start all over again. Number 55, Maxie Baughan, personified the Ram desire. Releasing from Donnie Anderson, Baughan is in perfect position to foil Starr's attempted swing pass to Chuck Mersine. At the snap, the Rams' front 4 beat their blockers in unison. But again, they seem to have overcharged and let Starr escape. Deacon Jones doesn't let it happen, as his pursuit almost causes the Packers to fumble. However, Starr has staved off disaster only for 1 play. His pass for Donnie Anderson is stolen by Clancy Williams, who returns it to the Green Bay 24. After 2 plays fail, Gabriel faces another important 3rd down. Given time, he throws a perfect strike to Bass, who unfortunately misplays a sure touchdown. Bruce Gossett's field goal is hardly adequate recompense for a touchdown, but George Allen is grateful for a lead no matter how small. When the Rams regain the ball, Allen has reason for optimism. A ripping tackle by number 78, Bob Brown, tears the ball loose from Dick Bass, and Jim Weatherwax recovers for the Packers on the Ram 43. The holes that were closed during the 3rd quarter and for most of the 4th begin to reappear as the Packer forward wall starts to breach the Ram defense and assert its class. A swing pass to Travis Williams moves the Pack to the Los Angeles 20-yard line as the pendulum swings more and more in the Packers' favor. Starr deftly avoids Deacon Jones's murderous charge and fires a bullet to Dowler, who avoids Irv Cross's tackle the first time, but not the second, as the Packers reach the Rams' 6-yard line. Follow number 57, middle linebacker Doug Woodleaf's futile attempt to stop a Packer TD. Trying to close the hole, Woodleaf is met by number 68, Gail Gillingham, who leads Mercine through the shadows to a touchdown. For Los Angeles, their appointment with destiny is only a minute away. With 2 minutes remaining, victory hangs in the balance. The Rams move to their own 45, but cannot afford a timeout. The Rams cross midfield as Casey conserves time by going out of bounds. But Ram optimism is jolted when 2 passes go awry. Les Josephson, magnificent all day, drops Gabriel's pass, and on 4th down, Roman's pass went astray, and the Packers take over with only a minute remaining. Staying on the ground, Starr hoped to run out the clock and the Rams out of timeouts, but Deacon Jones canceled a sweep. When hard pursuing Merlin Olsen dropped Donnie Anderson for a loss on 3rd down, the Packers were forced to punt, but the Rams had used all their timeouts. The Rams rushed 9 men on Donnie Anderson, disdaining any run back. It was all or nothing. Linebacker Tony Guillory blocked the punt, and Claude Crabb recovered and sped to the Packer 4. With only 44 seconds left, pandemonium rocked the Coliseum, and the Ram bench sensed victory with nervous anticipation. Gabriel's first pass trickled off Casey's fingertips, and Green Bay was still alive. A nervous George Allen remembers that early in the 2nd period, the Rams took advantage of Bob Jeter's gambling play for a touchdown. This time, a play-action fake to Mason freezes Jeter at the scrimmage line. Unable to recover, Bernie Casey beats him for the winning touchdown. It was the shot heard round the world. The Rams had won when they were as close as they could come to losing. For a man as close to his players as second-year coach George Allen is, the fruits of an impossible victory warrant an emotional relief. Some said that the game was the greatest since the sudden death victory by the Colts over the Giants in 1958. But it might prove to be just an anticlimax, as, ironically, the Rams meet the Colts next week to decide the fate of the Coastal Division. It will certainly be the most important game of 1967. For the 75,000 lucky fans in the Coliseum next week, and for all Ram partisans, the drought is almost over.
Thank you.